Do you have $10,000 or more in credit card debt? Maybe you're even barely getting by making minimum payments. With credit card debt hitting record highs, National Debt Relief offers real debt relief solutions for people struggling to keep up. These options may reduce a large portion of credit card debt for those who qualify. You don't need to declare bankruptcy, and you may be able to pay back less than you owe, regardless of your credit. National Debt Relief has already reduced the credit card debt for more than 550,000 consumers. So don't wait. If you owe 10, 20, or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in credit card debt, you can now take advantage of this financial debt relief as the cost of living increases. To find out how much you could save, visit nationaldebtrelief.com. That's nationaldebtrelief.com.
1, 2, 1, 2.
Welcome to Dungeon Punks. I'm Stu Popp, your master of ceremonies for today's game of Sentai and Sensibility. And with me, as always, are our Regency Rangers.
My name's Taylor Ramone, and I'm playing Pearl Marsington, the Purple Ranger.
I'm Leigh Eldridge, and today I am playing Charlie Marsington, the Copper Ranger.
I'm Kirk Hamilton, playing Stephen William Marsington, playing the Asparagus Ranger.
God, that suit stinks.
I'm Shim. I am playing Eliza Marsington, and she's the Carmine Ranger.
Just as a little icebreaker, I wanted to find out what everyone's favorite Mr. Darcy is.
Yeah, Colin Firth, I guess, is a classic one.
He's very handsome.
Yes.
Oh, well, I can't say Colin Firth again, even though I haven't actually seen Pride and Prejudice.
Wishbone?
Wishbone. Wishbone
Also a
played
solid
Mr.
choice.
Darcy.
He was a
And I've
very
seen
good
that
boy.
one.
I also haven't seen it, so my favorite Darcys are Wes and Jason from the band The Darcys.
I love Pride and Prejudice. Matthew McFadden is my Mr. Darcy.
Is it because of the hand flex?
Is the hand flex. It came out like when I was, I guess it was
At
in
a
high
formidable
school.
age.
Yeah, and I remember watching it in the theater. I was like, oh my God. I was like, this is so lovely.
He's also very tall in that because he's next to Tom Hollander, who's very short.
Yeah.
And I actually
There's
had to
lots
look
of
up
comedy in that.
how tall is Matthew McFadden, and I found out he is my height.
So a giant.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was like comedy with those two. Yeah. Anyways, the movie's great.
I want to go around and just, where do we find you? You're all siblings, sort of, as we've previously discussed when we were making our characters. You are all from outer space, but you've come to 1853's London, or maybe a few years before that. You established yourself at this point in Royal Society, or in High Society in London. Where do we find yourselves? Probably in some a stately appointed apartment in the city.
A townhouse.
A townhouse, yeah. So where do we find your characters this fine morning in the spring of 1853?
Pearl is in the sitting room having tea, and she is going over miniatures of eligible bachelors who are going to be attending the next ball.
Does Pearl have an eye on any particular bachelor?
She's more like thinking like, oh, to fit in, I should find myself a match. And she's being very practical about it, I think. She's not looking for a love match.
Sounds like the perfect time for a love match to fall into your lap.
That's when you least expect it.
Mm.
Taylor knows the tropes.
Yeah.
Oh, I know.
Is there anyone that stands out as a particularly suitable match for your purposes?
Does it have to be from the NPCs or?
You can make someone up.
Lord Malcolm Huffington.
He owns the Post.
Yes. He owns a series of print shops around the city.
Money.
Yeah.
And where do we find Charlie?
I think Charlie is in the whatever room they've turned into the gymnasium, practicing fencing, just by herself at the moment with a fencing dummy.
How rakish of you.
Indeed. I am playing the hussar, who's like the swords person. So I figured that is, and I have a saber. So I think practicing my saber fighting.
I'm going to say Stephen William is in the weapons room, which is maybe just off the gymnasium. And this is not a euphemism, polishing his Morning Star.
Damn, Kirk. Way to set the tone. This is not
He's playing
horny at all.
No
Asparagus
kissing.
Ranger.
Yeah.
No kissing.
Yeah. I feel like a Morning Star is not traditionally a weapon you spend a lot of time polishing.
Yeah, it's so spiky.
Yeah.
Ouch. Ouch.
I mean, you might have to clean some blood off of it.
Yeah, just getting some bits and pieces off of it.
Yeah. Keep it sanitary.
Keeping it clean. Eliza is, I feel like she's also in the sitting room with Pearl, but she's working on some embroidery, but she's not very good. So it just looks like terrible, but she's trying and she keeps pricking her finger.
Let's do a roll to see how good your embroidery is. This, I think, will be a footwork roll because it requires dexterity.
Okay.
So you're going to roll your only dice, the d6.
Okay.
And you're trying for a 3, 4, or a 5.
6.
You were not transformed, so that is not your hero roll, unfortunately. Now, so that is a failure. So as you described, you are pricking yourself in the finger. Unless you I think what we've learned is when you're transformed, you're better at embroidery.
You're sitting there in your full like ranger gear, just embroidering. You're like the helmet though.
I can't see.
Okay, so this is where you find it as you all receive an invitation. So there's a knock at the door. Who would go to answer? Who would be the person that answers?
I'll go answer the door.
All right, so
We don't have
Yeah, don't
people.
we have
don't
a
have
yeah?
you can send it. You have a servant. You can have a servant do that. Yeah.
We at
Have
least
our
have a butler,
butler.
right?
Yeah.
We have to fit into this society.
So your butler receives the thing, and then we'll bring it up to
Our butler is a
Pearl.
robot.
In disguise, though. No one notices that it's a robot somehow.
Yep.
But it's very much a robot. It's like a Herbie style robot. But
Beady, beady, beady.
oh, yeah, don't say. Well, you're rather gossipy today.
Yeah.
Me.
Oh, what's your robot's name?
Jeeves.
I was going to say Jenkins.
Jenkin Jeeves.
Jenkins Jeeves.
So Jenkins Jeeves rolls into the sitting room with a platter, and there's a sealed envelope there containing an invitation.
Ooh.
It is marked with the seal of the Royal Society of London for Improving Natural Knowledge.
Okay. I open it. I crack the wax seal on it.
All right.
ooh.
And the inside, addressed to all four of you, to the Marsington Siblings, is an invitation that reads, "Your presence is requested to join the Royal Society of London for Improving Natural Knowledge on the grounds of the Crystal Palace at Shrewsbury for a garden party and preview of the imminently reopening palace. Socialize with the upper crust of England's scientific nobility amid irregularly bound pieces of water and noble groups of trees designed to delight the English eye. Enjoy winding walks along the gentle undulations and pleasant slopes while catching glimpses of Hawkins and Owenses' antediluvian reptiles. We look forward to your presence at this exclusive engagement. Sincerely, the Right Honourable William Parsons, Earl of Ross, President of the Royal Society."
Sorry, it was Hawks and what?
Hawkins and Owenses' antediluvian reptiles. They were statues of dinosaurs.
Okay.
Mhm.
But that term has not come into as popular use yet, as it's only been like a couple of years since the first dinosaur was described.
Cool.
So the Crystal Palace was originally a thing for the World's Fair that happened a few years earlier, and then they moved it to a new location and set it up because there was like popular sentiment wanted to keep it around.
And the dinosaurs look bonkers, if I recall correctly.
Yeah, they were all wrong.
Yeah.
They're super wrong. Yeah. The iguanodon, the like spike thumb is on its nose, and it four-legged. It doesn't look anything like it should. They weren't great at science yet.
Well,
I
I
mean,
haven't done it much yet.
Yeah. How do you react to your invitation to this exciting garden party with the scientific elite of London?
Family, everybody. I'm like ringing a bell. Ding, 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 ding. Family, we've been invited to this wonderful event. Everybody, come into the eating room.
Yay! I'm going to wear the prettiest dress I have.
I mean,
Are you guys
Why
rich
don't
or
we get
poor?
new
What tropes are we
dresses?
running into?
I feel like we have to be like pretend to be rich.
Yeah.
Okay.
Right?
Yeah.
We're not getting invited to this thing unless we're rich.
Yeah, you could
I
be
mean-
the like rich people, but you actually have money troubles. So you need to marry rich.
Oh, sure.
yeah.
Outwardly rich.
Mhm.
But I feel like also at the same time, like these things that just grow on the ground on our planet, diamonds? Like, here, just have some.
Yeah, I feel like we should lean more that way.
Yeah.
Gold? Well, I can just make that in my laboratory.
Yeah.
You know alchemy that works.
Yeah. Family, let's go to the modiste and get new dresses, and
Yay!
you can wear the same thing that you always wear.
Yeah.
But
I
you
have
look
my tuxedo.
Yes.
Your
I mean,
asparagus colored tuxedo.
Yeah.
yes. But maybe a new ascot. Oh, an
Mm.
ascot pin.
Ooh.
If you want to come shopping with us.
Okay.
Well, it would be evening dress, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
Well, you need to be accompanied by a man.
Oh, yeah, of course.
Ugh, I guess you
forgot.
can come along.
You can't have your own money.
No.
Oh, yes.
We just put it on accounts.
Mhm.
Yes. Got to chaperone us dainty women.
Yeah.
I feel like we can go shopping by ourselves,
They did go shopping by themselves, I think. Yeah.
just together.
But if you want to come shopping, because, bitches be shopping.
Yeah.
feel like Charlie eventually makes it to the parlor.
Yeah.
It's like, what's all the fuss about?
Oh, it's a party. We're going to a sciencey thing. Apparently, there are some creatures there that have never been seen before, and we get to look at them.
Big
and schmooze
creatures.
with the high society. Well, and we're trying to fit in. It's a good idea.
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
There's gonna be champagne.
lovely.
There's gonna be caviar. What other expensive foods are there? There's
Beep
gonna
boop,
be
beep boop.
yeah, that too.
Fruit jellies.
What you
and
said.
Aspic. There's gonna be aspic. Yummy.
And petit fours.
And choux pastry. I hear they're bringing something French.
Oh, bonbon.
Something from the Indies. A pineapple.
Ooh.
But we all
That's
speak
not for
French.
eating,
That's
though.
just
That's just
normal.
a centerpiece.
Oh.
Yeah.
I mean, if a party doesn't have a pineapple at the center of the table, what are you even doing?
Yeah.
Exactly.
2 pineapples.
Tortoise soup, because that's still a thing.
Stephen Williams says, I do think tonight I will dine on turtle soup.
Yes, quite. Yes, let's prepare for this party.
Okay, you guys head out to go shopping.
Yep.
What sort of things do you purchase? You need to make rolls for this. You're rich. Can apparently create diamonds and gold out of thin air. So.
I want a tiara. I want a big puffy dress. I want ribbons. I want sparkly shoes. That's what I want. That's all.
The shopkeeper goes, well, that is quite a combination of things.
Don't I look beautiful?
Sometimes they say when you're about to leave the house, you take one thing off, but you will be the belle of the ball. Nobody's attention will be diverted elsewhere
I
with
don't
this.
think that was true in this era. I think
No.
it was, you need 3 more things.
Yeah.
And a
Can I
hat.
put like diamonds on my teeth too?
Fuck.
You want grills?
Yeah.
That
Doing
sounds
Baz
uncouth.
Luhrmann's Pride and Prejudice.
Yeah.
Everyone has a gun that says gun.
Yeah, Pearl's gonna buy like a very nice like evening dress. It's a little bit understated compared to Eliza, and she's gonna invest in a new necklace. That's a new fancy sapphire necklace.
Is it gonna like plunge?
I mean, the boobs are like up. The boobs are like up to your eyeballs anyway.
Yeah.
So
like
like
a lot of-
everything plunges.
Yeah, back then dresses didn't plunge, they pushed up.
Yeah.
Off the shoulder.
No,
kind
no,
of
no. Your
décolleté.
necklace. Yeah, your necklace is like
Okay.
nestled.
Mm.
Okay. Yeah.
What is Charlie wearing?
Something that's a little more like menswear tailored. It's still a dress,
Mhm.
but like, I feel like it's one of those split skirts that you don't realize is pants until
Mm.
you have to kick somebody in the face.
Mm.
How practical.
Yeah.
Mhm.
I like it.
And it's mostly like gold with orange and red accents. It stands out.
I mean, all of you are quite colorful.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Mhm.
Very purpley toned.
'Cause you have to dress in your color theme.
Of course.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Mm-hmm.
Asparagus man.
Yeah.
And Stephen?
Yeah, Stephen William is getting a new tuxedo. I think this like jacket and pants are going to be like a darker green,
Mhm.
but the like accents and shirt and ascot and everything else is going to be an asparagus green. And then he has just like a nice little pocket watch chain going into his waistcoat, but instead of an actual pocket watch, it's this little wind up rabbit toy with antlers just kind of like stuck on the top of it.
And this is your henshin device?
Yes, it is.
Yeah.
Do you want a cape?
Ooh.
The
Because
like off the shoulder, the one shoulder cape.
Yeah.
men's capes were
Yeah.
in.
He definitely has the cape, the top hat, and the walking cane.
I also, instead of wearing like a normal lady's hat, I have kind of like a smaller top hat. And I'm also going to have a cape
Oh.
because I want a cape.
Totally fair. I think all of you look a little insane for the era.
We're trying to fit in, okay?
You were definitely fitting in like aliens who got here 3 years ago and
Yeah.
are like, I understand how humans dress.
Very Third Rock from the Sun.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Charlie's about to fight anyone that tells her she can't wear pants.
They can't tell their pants.
Yeah.
Until they're kicked in the face. So.
Yeah.
And also,
So
I
I-
can ride a bicycle.
I feel like Charlie also secretly tells everyone their pants in the way that people like tell people that their dress has pockets.
Oh, it has
Yeah.
pockets.
Oh, you mean a velocipede?
Penny farthings might be.
One
Yeah.
never knows when one must ride a penny farthing.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Or perhaps fight a giant robot monster. And people are like, yeah, what?
Someone's probably like, there does seem to be a rise in giant robot monsters lately.
Exactly. One never knows. One must be prepared.
So you finish your shopping montage and you head to the afternoon garden party at the Crystal Palace.
Mhm.
So you arrive, there is the like massive
Oh, I thought it was
glass
in the evening.
structure.
We're all wearing evening wear to an afternoon party? Oh, no.
No, you're still expected to dress
How gauche.
nicely.
Yes, but afternoon garden party and evening ball are completely different, Stu.
The party is designed to begin as the garden party, and then it progresses into the evening so that you can see the sunset over the grounds into a nighttime.
I feel like there's a specific clothing type we should have worn for exactly that.
Whoopsie.
Close enough.
We're
but
all
again,
supposed to change halfway through.
But you are, of course, insane aliens from outer space.
Yeah.
So,
This tracks.
So the anachronism is fine.
yeah. And because this is also a Sentai TV show, no one will comment.
No.
You arrive at the party. You can see that several guests that you recognize are here. Among them, all of your confidants and rivals, such as John Couch Adams, the generous but shy mathematician and astronomer. Several members of Parliament, including Jane Dimple, the gossip of the House of Commons. And of course, the guest of honor at this party, Feasola Thornhill Baring, an adventurous, if a bit ungovernable, archaeologist, known for collecting treasures and hearts around the world.
I feel like she's also wearing skirt pants.
I think she's straight up wearing pants.
The scandal.
Scandalous.
As I said, ungovernable.
Oh, my gosh.
Have you seen what she's wearing?
Pantaloons? In this economy? No.
You can see her butt.
You probably can. The pants are pretty loose.
I think she's got a noticeably good butt, even through her modern trousers.
This is a dungeon punk. Somebody has to have a good butt.
Yeah, I was just going to say, like, we are a good butt podcast.
And you got to think about Feasola is climbing in and out of tombs and stuff.
She's getting her squats in.
She's getting her squats in.
For sure. Okay.
She's not like actively throwing it back at this party, but you know, you can tell.
I'm going to go over to Jane Dimple and talk to her because she's my confidant.
Okay.
Yeah. Tell her about my search for an eligible bachelor and then tell her about Lord Marcus. And what do you think about Lord Marcus?
Oh, well, I've heard a few things. He might be in some money trouble.
Uh-oh.
But that would mean he's looking for a bachelorette with money.
I do have a pretty good dowry. How much is 5,000 diamonds?
She just like spits out her tea a little bit. Oh, really? Oh, that's a modest amount. Quite nice.
It's a normal amount of diamonds. Everybody carries
Modest?
on
That's
them all the time.
Yeah, that's like a good amount. Modest.
Yeah. As long as he's a sensible man, I think maybe it's potential to work, but I don't know if I want anybody to spend all my diamonds. I'm going to keep looking, but if you have any ideas, I'm just looking for somebody nice, pleasant, maybe a little stupid.
Right on key, I think Trinity Babington Medukari appears, being very boisterous like an actor would be. Oh, did I hear you say somebody nice? Like, I can play nice.
Oh, hello. Well, I'm looking for a match for marriage, and I don't know if we can get gay married yet.
I think we can allow it. I've structured this to be LGBTQ friendly.
We have pronouns.
Yeah.
Oh, well, you do seem nice, but you're a little bit, what was her description?
Spitfire in nature.
You're a little bit, I mean, I do find you very exciting, but I am much more reserved than that. I think your temperament is a little bit too.
I think at this point,
too much for me.
Charlie swans over and hands you a glass of champagne and says, "You don't make your own matches, darling, Pearl."
Oh yes.
Surely you wouldn't want to follow the passions of your heart.
I mean, I do not feel impassioned by anybody here yet. My heart ticks as per usual. A steady beat, not weird at all. As if I have one heart. That's it.
Well, that's a strange thing to say.
Not 2 or 3, right?
Right?
Wink, wink, nudge,
How
nudge.
could you imagine?
2 spleens, though. That's normal,
Well,
right?
perhaps we can crack that shell, she says,
Ow.
before sort of swanning off to talk to more people. Actors, am I right?
Yeah. Ugh.
What's Elizabeth up to?
I think Eliza goes to because Trinity is her confidant, so she goes and she goes after Trinity, and then I feel like they start gossiping about the people there. Ugh! Did you see that Adam Couch?
Do you mean John Couch Adams?
Yeah, that guy.
I mean, he seems nice, a little shy, maybe.
Nice. I don't think so. He
Oh,
seems weird.
I don't know. He seems nice to me.
Really? I don't believe it.
Certainly not that we've spoken that much or in
How
secret.
do you know him so well?
Hmm,
What's your secret?
What?
You're
Sorry?
supposed to tell me everything.
Sorry, I didn't quite hear that.
You're so direct, Eliza.
Yeah, she wants to gossip.
We also don't know the polite rules
Yeah.
of society you mustn't say anything directly.
Of course.
All right, fine. You can't. Actually, make an etiquette roll to see if you can. So you want to get a 2 or a 3 on your roll here.
Ooh.
5. Oh, do I have to keep marking?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, yes. So if you fail, we'll
Twice.
just count this as a failed one. But now you
Okay.
need to roll your station and try and get above. You want to get above, I guess, 2 because you have 2 marks. You should have 2 marks now because you failed twice.
Oh, right.
Let's make sure you don't get the vapors here.
Okay, so I roll this one again.
It's the only one you have.
Oh.
Do I hit the vapors already?
You already have the vapors, yeah. So Trinity goes, I simply can't speak about it, and you should stop asking. And she wanders off.
Oh.
And you swoon a little bit and need to sit down.
Do you mark again?
Oh.
No, you don't mark on this roll, yeah.
And it's Mark with a Q for listeners.
Mark, yes.
Mark.
Marque.
Mark of the barrel.
So you need to go sit down. If one of
You've
your
committed a faux
companions
pas.
want to attend to you and spend a
I've
queen's favor to remove your vapors, but
I've taken my handkerchief and I'm just like stressed out now about the faux pas.
I'm
what
busy.
is Stephen William up to? Yeah.
Stephen William has gone to find Elizabeth Frida Cloying Godwin Austen Ruiz,
Ruiz,
who is probably looking at the crystal dinosaurs or the dinosaurs,
Yes.
and just walking up. It's like, oh, these things aren't nearly right, are they?
Wow, these are the most up-to-date depictions.
Oh, well, yes. I mean, yes, they are exactly as how.
I mean, do you propose that these lizards should be on 2 legs? How silly.
It would almost be as silly as suggesting they have feathers.
Well, that would be poppycock.
Exactly. That's what I'm saying.
You're not one of those evolutionists, are you?
No, of course not.
I swear that Darwin keeps bringing that to the table, and it absolutely makes no sense.
No. See, you get it, not like that Leigh fellow. He keeps insisting that certain animals aren't real.
You mean his discussions with you about cryptids?
Yes.
I mean, the science does back him up.
Does it, though?
Yes, quite clearly, actually. I remember you mentioning jackalopes, and all of those had been found to be chimeric frauds. Hucksters from America just attaching deer antlers to hair skeletons.
Yes, all of the ones they found were.
Yes. So all of them. No photographic evidence of anything.
But there are some unfound.
Yes, but if we have no proof of them existing because they've been unfound, you're an entirely perplexing gentleman, Mr. Marsington.
Why, thank you.
Oh, your sister appears to have taken ill.
Oh, that happens.
She's fine. Don't worry about her.
Huh.
Shall we look into her?
I mean, you certainly should, as her brother.
The man of the house.
Yeah.
You make an etiquette roll to see if you in any way convince.
That's a 2.
Which is a success on etiquette.
Yep.
So she says, oh, very well, I shall accompany you. And
Thank-
you walk over to see what's happening with Elizabeth, who currently has
Yep.
the vapors and has had to sit down.
I'll grab a champagne off a tray as we're going by and hand it to her. Because
Okay.
water, no. Wouldn't drink water right now.
It's full of cholera.
As you do, you for some reason don't notice that the servant holding the champagne, who is dressed in like the servant's sort of like tuxedo thing, but that tuxedo is over a beefeater's uniform and the person has no face. It's just like ivory.
You, of course, don't notice servants.
No.
You don't look at them.
No.
Not directly.
No.
You don't look at them in the
They're
face.
basically furniture.
They have no name.
Head over to Eliza.
I take the champagne glass and I guzzle it.
Yeah.
Now, Stephen, do you want to use your queen's favor to leave? I should say you cannot form the Colossus if any of your members have the vapors. So,
Yeah.
Is there any other way to get rid
yeah.
of it?
No.
No other
but
way
we
to
only
get
have
it.
one queen's favorite.
But you can earn them through acts
Oh,
as
okay.
well.
Okay. Yeah, I'll get rid of my queen's favor. Hand Eliza some champagne.
You can't use it on yourself?
No.
Okay.
You couldn't use it on yourself to succeed on a roll that you would otherwise fail.
Okay. And then you wouldn't have it.
Oh, Stephen, it was so horrible. I was talking to Trinity and then she just left. I must have said something bad. I don't know.
Ugh. Who can say with people these days?
Actors, says Elizabeth Frida Cloying Godwin Austen Ruiz.
I know. She was so dramatic. Like everything was about her.
Well, like I said, actors, am I right? Not like us gentle science folk.
So rakish.
Meet Christine. She loves shopping. And this? It's the sound of fashion overload. Too many fabulous things, not enough space. So Christine started selling with The RealReal.
I've always loved collecting designer pieces. Gucci bags, Prada heels. But my style keeps evolving. Selling with The RealReal? Game changer. I earn more, and they do everything.
Seriously, just drop off your items or schedule a pickup. We handle the photos, descriptions, pricing, even shipping. You just sit back and watch your items sell fast to our 38 million members.
And I get peace of mind knowing I earn more selling with The RealReal than anywhere else.
Exactly. That's the sound of your closet working for you. The RealReal. Earn more, save time, sell fast. And right now, you can get an extra $100 site credit when you sell for the first time. Go to therealreal.com to get your extra $100. Therealreal.com. That's therealreal.com.
1, 2, 3, 4. Tell me your day rate, playing hard to get. Used to be all the rage. Contemplating time and space, counting UFOs and low-flying planes. You and me, we're the same way, aren't we? You tell me the answer to the question on my mind. Hands up, hands high. If you don't feel like feeling lonely tonight, hands up, hands high. If you don't feel like feeling lonely tonight, I'm starting to think about at parties, darling. I bet you think that I think it's charming, hardly. Tell me that it's fate and not a hologram, 'cause I can't keep it straight. I'm contemplating my headspace, wondering how I got here in the first place. You and me, we're the same way, aren't we? You tell me the answer to the question on my mind. Hands up, hands high. If you don't feel like feeling lonely tonight, hands up, hands high. If you don't feel like feeling lonely tonight, I'm starting to think about it, parties, darling. I bet you think that I think it's charming, hardly. Do you ever wonder if our life is just one long existential crisis? You try to keep your trust issues private while trying to make rent and diet. Do you ever wonder if our life is just one long existential crisis? You try to keep your trust issues private while trying to make rent and diet. Whatever. Hands up, hands high. If you don't feel like feeling lonely tonight, hands up, hands high. If you don't feel like feeling lonely tonight, I'm starting to think about it, parties, darling. I bet you think that I think it's charming, hardly. Hands up, hands high. Hands up, hands high.
Pearl is going to take to. Is there a dance floor happening yet?
There's like a string quartet doing stuff, but mostly there's not really dances happening.
Ah,
It's
okay.
you can go for like walks with people and stuff.
I will.
A turnabout the room.
Yes, I will take a turn about the room.
Okay. As you were taking your turn about the room, you notice something strange.
Charlotte Bronte, that bitch! The harlot! What's she doing here?
She's just kind of sitting in a corner scowling at people, writing in a notebook.
Typical.
But she is here. Yes, Charlotte Bronte is one of the people at this party. She is the only one of of the Bronte sisters still alive at this point. So maybe she has reason to be a little socially coarse. But that's so you notice the strange thing, which is Charlotte Bronte, and then you notice a second strange thing, which is that several of the servants appear to have doffed their servant garb and have revealed themselves to be wearing Beefeater uniforms. You know these as the raiders of the syndicate, the villains, the Beefeaters. They are wearing the traditional red jackets and black caps of the Queen's Beefeaters, but their faces are just featureless ivory. They seem to be producing torches and starting to head towards the Crystal Palace, seeming with the intention of burning it down.
Well, I do say we should put a stop to that. Family! I have a little bell again. Family, there appears to be some mischief afoot.
Oh, what happened now?
Finally, something interesting. This doll party.
Doll party? This party's great.
It's got dinosaurs.
You've already gotten the papers.
We're in a garden with fake creatures, my darling. What could be interesting about that?
I don't know. It's just funny that these people think that these things are real. So,
I mean, the real technically, but
Okay, they're gonna burn down the thing. We should probably stop that.
So you're not time travelers. You don't know what dinosaurs look like. This could be completely correct as far as you're concerned.
No, I just think that all of these people are bad at science.
Yeah. You're just assuming they're wrong no matter what conclusion they
Correct.
reach? Okay.
Now, when we were landing, we scanned the earth and the strata, and we found the bones and intact, and we're like, interesting. These previous creatures looked like this, and did computer extrapolations of them, and we're like, haha, idiots.
yeah, these dum-dums.
Yeah.
I
That
think
one has pieces from 3 different creatures.
our society's also probably been watching Earth for a while.
Yeah.
They needed our help.
Yeah.
Poor simpletons
Yeah.
that they are.
I mean, maybe for a while, but not 65 million years. Okay, so you've spotted the Beefeaters. They're they're about to burn down the palace. You've been gathered by Pearl. Do you want to transform?
Obviously.
Yes.
No, we have to lose the fight first and then transform.
Yeah, you're right, actually.
Yeah.
So we try hand-to-hand combat first.
Yeah,
and
Stephen Williams going to go in with his cane and try to strike one of them in the back.
I do have a sword hidden in my pants.
Yeah.
Okay, you
Or you just happy to
run
see
in
me.
and swing out with your cane. So this would be a dueling roll, please.
1.
That, unfortunately, it would not trigger your honor because this doesn't have anything to do with being from outer space. So that is a failure. So
Okay.
you roll a mark, and then you also need to roll again.
6.
So you're above it, so you don't get the vapors. But you go in swinging, and this Beefeater dodges out of the way, and then does a little kick in the chest and knocks you back.
Okay.
What's everyone else doing? Attacking as your noble folk doesn't seem to be working.
Well, I think we montage through a couple more attacks, and
Yeah.
we're on the back foot, and we're all in a line, in this shot, and then
Who's
we
the
look at
last
each
person
other.
that does the stumble back into frame?
I'll do it. Stumble back into frame. I'm like, glance at my siblings, and then I guess we have to transform.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
What is your shout when you're gonna transform?
Intergalactic planetary! Planetary intergalactic!
All right, you all produce your henshin devices that allow you to henshin, which is transform.
Strike a pose.
One at a time. We'll start with the lowest dice and go up. What's your pose? What's your item?
I do a dance move, sort of a nice twirl, almost like a little ballerina or something, but Regency style. And then pull out a hairpin and I kiss it. And then hold it up to the sky.
All right, and you begin to transform into the purple
Ranger. Yeah.
What does your Regency era or Victorian era Ranger outfit look like?
I think it's the Sentai hat, the Ranger helmet, but then it would have to be battle pants almost, because you can't in a skirt. Oh my God.
No, you have
So
the
many
Pink
layers.
Ranger thing where you have the full suit and then just the skirt over top
Oh,
of
I love it. Yes, let's do it.
But it's got the big
Buttress.
buttress in the back.
Bustle.
Bustle, that's
Bustle.
what it. Buttress is a arc
Support.
Arc support,
I
yeah.
don't think they really had bustles. It was more just a full cage skirt.
No, you have a
but-
buttress to support yourself. You just have a full third leg.
You can still have the big dress because it's the era if you want.
No, I want a little.
You want pants.
I want pants.
So you got pants, but era appropriate pants
Pantaloons.
and a coat. How about our Ronin?
I feel like her device is a bracelet. So I think she holds it up to her forehead, palm out, and then there's a little button, and then she presses it. And then that's when she starts transforming. And she's got a big puffy. She fights in a big puffy skirt and a fascinator.
Okay.
Yeah.
On the helmet.
Yeah. Just for some
Does the
pizzazz.
bracelet turn into the fascinator?
Yes. I like that.
So
Yeah. She just bedazzled her helmet.
All right. Our Hussar with the D8.
So
Charlie.
my henshin device is a top hat.
Mhm.
So I have this little top hat that I take off and I throw into the air, and then it spins around and comes down, and glowing kind of envelops me in fiery glowing light and ribbons kind of like the Sailor Moon transformation. And then my costume is kind of like a fencing costume.
Okay.
Yeah, my saber.
Does your ranger helmet have the top hat on top of it?
Yes.
Okay.
Of course it does. It has to.
And finally, Stephen, our dragoon with the D10.
Yes, Stephen William is kind of on the ground, on his butt. So he does that move where he rolls onto his back, but then does like the roll onto his feet. And as he's doing that, pulls out the little jackalope wind-up toy from his waistcoat pocket and cranks it. And as he gets to his feet, is transformed into his ranger, which is, again, has the same helmet and has kind of like a... I don't want to say it's a full steampunk, but it's like a little clockworky on the suit.
You've just got gears glued to different places on your suit.
Well, not that bad, but... And then the cane turns into a like full morning star.
I want to say your helmet has antlers.
Yeah, absolutely it does.
Okay, you are all transformed. You shout your colors and ranger title, and you are ready to battle these beefeaters. Who wants to go first?
They're about to become vegetarian.
What's that?
It means no meat.
Because they eat beef.
Yeah.
Beef eaters. It's a pun or play on words.
Sounds provincial.
They do it in the country.
Is that a fad from India?
Yes, the West Indies.
Okay, so it sounds like Charlie's going to leap in to fight here.
Yeah.
Having just delivered a one-liner.
Yeah.
So I'd like you to roll a dueling roll as you slash at a beefeater with your rapier or your saber.
That's a 2.
That is unfortunately a failure. So you take a mark as this beefeater blocks with their own sword. And you also need to... it's actually, with your first mark, it's not possible to fail the roll, so don't worry about rolling.
Okay.
But you are locked in a pitched duel right now, making no headway. Would someone else like to act and describe what you're doing?
Yeah, Stephen William is just going to run headlong into a beefeater and just do kind of like a tackle, a spear, just right into him.
Okay. This is also going to be dueling because it's combat.
8.
8 is a failure.
Oh no. I'm doing so bad at this.
Dodges out of the way. You need to take a mark and then roll your mark
really
roll.
Cool. Yeah. I like it a lot.
I'm fine.
Okay.
4.
So you dive at the beefeater. It does like a triple backflip out of the way, and you kind of just land in the mud, but pick yourself up. Who's next?
I do some fancy flourishes with my blade fan, and I try to slash at one.
Okay. Roll. This is a dueling roll, but obviously roll your d4.
I only have one number on this dice that I can get to duel properly, and I don't get it. It's a 3.
So that is unfortunately a failure. You're not the best at fighting of the group.
No.
You take your mark. So you are just, these guys are quick and getting out of the way.
What a knave.
Okay, I think Eliza, she's going to do a running leap, and her weapon's a spear. So she's going to do kind of a running leap and then try to just stab one of these beefeaters.
Okay. Yeah, you do a cool leap and stab at Leigh with a spear.
No, I don't.
You rolled a 1.
This sucks.
Yeah.
So now I have to...
So you take another mark and you need to roll your mark again.
And honor only comes into it when it's something about our society.
Okay, I'm fine. No vapors.
No vapors. All right. So your first levy at them is less of a success, and several of them are advancing on the Crystal Palace with torches. How do you rally and attack again?
From out the mud, Stephen Williams is going to get up and just try to like grab the wrest the torch away from one of the beefeaters.
Okay, so this will be a vigor roll.
Okay.
So you succeed on a 5 to a 10 on your roll.
Fucking hell, that's a 4.
You can. Oh, you don't have your queen's favor right now.
Nope.
So yeah, you take a mark as you go to wrestle, and this beefeater just punches you in the face. And how is your vapors roll?
I rolled a 9.
Okay, so you're fine. You just take the punch to the face.
I am the dragoon, so
let's keep on going. Who would like? You can just keep going. Anyone can act.
I'm going to grab a bucket of water and try and throw water on the...
Sure.
Yeah.
I think that's probably a footwork roll because you're not dueling. You're just trying to do something kind of dexterous to get the water on the fire.
Yeah. 4.
4 is a success and a heroic success. So you do a cool picking up of water, or you find some buckets.
I flip a bucket and I'm
get
like,
water
wow.
out of the one of the ponds and
Yeah.
fling those buckets. And I will say you managed to get one of the beefeaters that's advancing and douse their flame. And they're kind of stumbling around with a bucket on their head also.
Cool.
they trip over, fall, and like disappear in a poof of London smog.
Like we have to hit them one time, and that's hard in the system.
Yeah.
Well, yeah.
He like trips and falls and disappears.
Sometimes the dice are against us.
Yes.
I'm going to keep dueling this one that I'm
Okay.
up against and try and get the upper hand.
Great. You can give me another dueling roll.
8.
Well, that is a heroic success
For me,
for
yes.
you. So describe how you like extra heroically defeat this beefeater.
Okay, so we're kind of dueling back and forth, and this beefeater goes for a lunge, and I do a forward roll behind it and then stab right in the back.
All right, and it also disappears in a poof of London smog. You only have 2 beefeaters left. One is punching Stephen William in the face, and the other is just dodging out of the way of Elizabeth's spear.
I want to try and trip up this one beefeater.
Okay, so this is still a dueling roll, I think.
5.
And, 5 is a dueling success.
Woohoo!
So yeah, you come in. It looks like it's going to dodge a stab, but you swiftly like change up, kind of drop to one knee and sweep out its legs.
Yep.
And then you can kind of hit it in the chest with the butt of your spear coming back around as it lands on the ground. And it, again, poof, it's gone.
Take that.
And there's just the one that Stephen is unsuccessfully battling so far, but you can continue to attempt to wrestle with it.
He's going to cock his arms, Henry Cavill style, and just big ol' haymaker.
Okay, the haymaker is going to be dueling.
Yeah. 3. God damn it.
It ducks under your punch and gives you a couple body blows.
And I have the Oh, no, I don't have the vapors. I rolled a 7.
Okay, so you weather the body blows, but you have quite a few marks on you. Does anyone want to help Stephen? It's not going well for him.
No.
Yes. I go to, what are they called? Beefeater.
Yeah.
And I take my fan and I sweep for like the ankles.
Okay, you go to cut its tendons.
Yeah.
Give me a
fake tendons.
dueling roll. So you need a 4 on your dice here.
Oh, yeah. I mean, yeah, I did it.
Okay, so
Yay.
you come sliding in and slice the tendons in the ankles of this beefeater, and it kind of falls into Stephen's fist and catches a fist on the chin, and once again disappears with a poof of smog. And you have successfully defeated all of the beefeaters that were trying to burn down.
Huzzah! Woohoo!
We all come together in
All
the shot and do a pose.
gentlefolk are clapping for you.
Yeah.
I say good show, says Sir Benjamin Collins Brodie, the retired military officer.
Someone's probably like, is this part of the entertainment?
Yes.
I say, very nice.
Don't you recognize the Intergalactic Regency Rangers?
We're from the
They've
circus.
caused quite the stir in London over the last 3 years,
We save lives.
defeating all manner of kaiju.
What's a kaiju? It sounds foreign.
It's a new word I've learned from Japan.
Ah, the Orient. Very
I didn't want to be
exotic.
the one to say it.
I didn't say it.
Yeah.
Era appropriate.
Crusty
NPCs.
British lady said
Some
it.
random NPC said it.
Ooh, the East. How exciting.
How exotic.
I mean, it's not that exotic, says Canadian Chinese professor of zoology from Oxford, James Prince Lee.
This NPC is particularly white.
This is why he's uncomfortable around a crowd.
Yeah.
Feasola sort of steps up and suggests that everyone should grab a walking partner and go for a stroll to clear our minds after all this turmoil.
Yes, I guess we have to
I don't think so. I think you just people come up to you and like decide to talk to you in your transform forms.
Okay. Do we have secret identities? We never established that.
I mean, sort of. You have the secret identity that you're aliens, but I don't know if your rangerness is secret. You did a whole
We did just
transforming
transform
scene
in front of everyone.
Yeah, but I feel like people have amnesia about that
That's true.
generally.
People, nobody was looking at the beefeaters when it's the Peter Parker thing where everyone's like, I wonder where the Marsingtons went.
I feel like some of them have figured it out. I feel like Feasola's maybe figured it out, and Charlotte Bronte's always watching.
Yeah.
Charlotte Bronte saw the whole thing happening.
Yeah. She's so shrewd.
She dies before she gets to publish the novel about it.
Yeah.
Her expose.
But years later, somebody finds it and turns it into a TTRPG.
Jane Derry Dimple will come up and grab Pearl, still transformed, just wants to gossip about it, has absolutely figured it out. But
Oh yes, I mean, one day I just woke up and I could do this, and I thought, well, cool, let's roll with it. Fuck yeah, buddy.
Fuck yeah, Ranger out.
Oh yeah.
so you all, who would you like to partner up with for your stroll? And you can de-transform if you want to. I just think it's funnier if you're in costume.
Yeah,
going
I'm
on your
gonna
little stroll.
definitely stay transformed.
Yeah, I'm going to be transformed and talking to Trinity. Since she's an actor, I think she would like this, like Eliza, basically playing a part. So
I'm going to grab Feasola because she's my confidant.
Yeah.
Okay. She's certainly impressed by your swordsmanship.
Yes, we can talk about swords. Ancient swords.
Is Phil in the room with us right now?
I'm sitting in his chair.
Yeah.
Harnessing the power of Phil.
Yeah.
I feel like this is a conversation about swords. It's not really a conversation about swords.
I've
in the
absorbed
way
a lot of information about
Mhm.
swords over the years.
So maybe Feasola thinks it's not about swords, but you definitely think it's super about swords.
I think that neither of us thinks. I think that both of us think it's about swords, but maybe we don't think the other person thinks it's about swords. It's a whole Ouroboros of meeting.
Of euphemism.
Yes.
They're going to accidentally hold hands at some point.
Yeah.
Touch.
I'm going to partner up with Sir Benjamin Collins Brodie, the military man,
That asshole.
and just see if he has any information about these beefeaters. Have we?
You've encountered the
Okay, we've
defeaters before.
encountered
Yeah,
them
these are just
before.
the minions of the villainous syndicate.
Okay.
Maybe he knows where the
I'm going to ask him if he
You
knows
don't
anything
quite
about...
know who the mastermind behind that syndicate is.
Okay. I'm going to ask him if he knows anything about the syndicate that we might not know.
All right, give me an etiquette roll.
Oh, good. Nope, that's an 8.
That's a fail. So you mark another mark, and you're going to need to see how you.
What if I match it?
If you match it, you clear all of them. That's like a super success. So
Hell
you clear all your
yeah.
marks.
nice.
You
All
vigor your
5
way
of
through
mine
it. The conversation doesn't go well, and you just like threw the mask somehow down like a glass of champagne, and just decide
little
to.
straw pops out.
Yeah.
You have a sip valve.
Yeah.
You just you do what any good Victorian gentleman does, and just push all of those emotions down into the pit of your stomach.
Perfect.
And sort of the walking parties kind of start moving into the antediluvian reptile area. You see all these statues. Some of them are in the ponds of like plesiosaur kind of creatures. When suddenly, standing atop the megalosaurus, you see Alistair Crowley, the most evil bird in England. This is an anthropomorphic crow dressed in noble finery. Kind of got like a giant crow head on top of it, so it's a little misshapen. And a top hat, of course. He addresses
demonic.
seems to be having written down,
Satanic.
painted down some satanic. Symbols on top of this statue, and he addresses the society folk. Members of the Royal Society, I am Alistair Crowley, corvid of the occult, Caw! And the most evil bird in all of England. Your scientism has cast light into the corners of the mysterious and arcane for too long. Caw! Arcane wonder of Avalon wanes because of you, and I will bring your society to its knees. Caw! And he begins to throw fireballs around.
Damn.
And they're like exploding sort of around. I think someone shouts, "Rangers, save us!" and then faints.
I'm
Oh
gonna
no, the
shout,
vapors.
Time to pluck this bird.
As he begins to animate the statue he's standing on, here's a song from a band we like.
I can tell you other secrets. Mine are under lock and key. Go and guess all my regrets. My skies are not what they seem. Hopes and dreams. I'm not yours to carry. Cover me in gasoline.
was Burn After Reading by Dust Quain. And in the middle of the episode, of course, I had to include the Darcys in this. That was their song, I'm Starting to Think I'm Bad at Parties. If you like this episode, please give us a 5-star rating, give us a good review on Apple Podcasts or Spotify or wherever you can rate and review podcasts. You can find Dungeon Punks on YouTube, so head on over there for full episodes and fun little shorts. Like and subscribe, do all that stuff. If you want to help us out the old-fashioned way, telling a friend is always good. Or if you want to support us monetarily, you can find us on Patreon. For only $5 a month, you will get early access to episodes, deleted scenes for every episode, monthly talkback episodes, we've got bonus games, we've got fun artwork, and a ton of other stuff. Check that out at patreon.com/dungeonpunks. If you want to chat with us, you can hit us up on our Discord channel or find us on social media. We're active on Instagram, we're active on TikTok. Links to all that stuff is in the description of this episode. Dungeon Punks was produced by Kirk Hamilton for the 604 Podcast Network.